So Kelly Reeves actually asked another good one. What teams or players impressed you the most this season? Did anyone impress you? This could be World Tour or AVP. You can take it however you want.
Julia was like, wow, she just stepped to the top tier this season. I thought that was pretty impressive. Partain was like, everyone, I'm not a hype guy. I don't buy in the hype. Like, oh, this 16-year-old is doing all this crazy stuff. I'm like, okay, well, when he does it, I'll believe it. And I knew he was really good last year. I saw it. But then this year he kind of confirmed it. It was like, okay, this guy's going to be, he's going to be a top guy. He's going to be a problem. So, I thought that was really impressive. Evan Corey, attacking-wise, he is really confident. And if he has a good beat on your defense, he can side out all day. He still has more to prove, but I think he's at least proven that he's worthy of jumping on the World Tour and being a full-time main draw player. And now, I think now is the year to for him to be prove how high he's going to get up this ladder. Not that it needs to happen next year.
Yeah.
But he's proven that he's on that path, I think.
Yeah.
Who else is there? Rafu. He never practices or trains at all, and he's just
so good.
A good beach volleyball player.
Yes.
He's like chubby Taylor Crabb. If Taylor Crabb couldn't move as well, but still just knows where to be and can put his hands in the right spot and just has an amazing feel for the game.
Yeah. I freaking love Rafu too.
Dude, seriously, if I could get Rafu, I really believe this. If I could get him full-time training again.
Yeah.
Let's say I could just give him $100,000. Full-time train, get him in peak shape, partner with him. We could go do damage.
I think so.
I think he's that good of he was great for Puerto Rico. He could never have a partner.
Yeah.
Nobody ever, it was like pulling indoor guys out and want to learn how to play beach for a minute?
Yeah.
But he's the only one that knew how to play. So now he's obviously part-time, but he's still just such a good volleyball player.
His touch on the ball, he's like Adrian, kind of.
Yeah, he's kind of like an Adrian-ish. But Adrian does commit
Adrian
full-time.
15 years, yeah.
Well, Adrian, who decided not to commit.
Yeah.
Or not that Rafu decided not to. He couldn't.
Right.
He had to go get a job.
He's got some kids.
Work for his family. But yeah. Yeah, I think it's a fairly similar comparison. I don't think Rafu would play that running around style.
Yeah.
Run away from the block style.
Just the ball control,
yeah.
The wrist, the hand contact. Mm-hmm. Rafu, I've never seen him miss hit a ball.
Yeah.
Ever.
Right. Or he'll miss hit it, but he did it on purpose.
Right, exactly.
He'll hit the outer 10% of the ball and just do some crazy cutty or cuff serve or something.
Just nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Who else?
I think Andy is probably the one that impressed me the most for the guys.
Yeah, I think he took a step. No, yeah, that's a good call. He definitely took a step up and proved that he's going to be a top blocker.
Yeah.
I kind of felt like I figured that out the year before. Maybe that's why I didn't mention it. But I agree. Andy's going to be he's one of our let's just say top 3 guys, I think. You can just put him in that. Right? Top 3?
Yeah, I'd put him in there. Top 3 blockers anyway.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
And then for the girls, there's so many impressive women. Our women are
I know, that's
good.
tough. My brain went pretty deep down that list.
Gosh, you look at all the new winners. It took till Chicago
who are our
for
new
us
winners?
to have a repeat winner. Because it was Kristen and Taryn, and then it was Kelly and Betsy in New Orleans. I'm going to mess up the order of the tournaments, but it took till Chicago to get a repeat winner. Tina and Julia were new winners. Or Tina and Haley were new winners. Gina and Julia were new winners. And then, you just had Carly Khan and Jan Ketty.
Oh, Carly Khan. I like that one.
Yeah, I think
so
Carly.
Proud. Dude, because my whole life, there was one lady, Leah Hunt, who we grew up with around Outrigger, where it was oh, she used to be on tour. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was all men. Always. Really? We've never had any women do well in tournament. Like, this is crazy because it's a huge sport in Hawaii.
Yeah.
It's a smaller male sport, yet for some reason, and I think it just comes down to boys being at Outrigger and just going up there and just playing and competing, being so competitive. Like, the girls just didn't hang out on the courts with us that much. They came up and it was like fun for us little boys. Like, oh, nice, the girls are here. Sweet. But they weren't like competing like we were all the time, you know? So I've always been like, damn, like, when are we going to get a Hawaiian girl out here? And she came up, and I always heard like how good she was, but I was like, yeah, but come on, like, she's not going to like necessarily make it on the beach. Like, I think she was maybe outside, but also libero at Missouri or something. She
came in. She was recruited as a libero at Mizzou, and then
because she's smaller, but she's pound for pound one of the best volleyball players. And then they let her start
hitting, and she left as the all-time kills leader.
Oh, really? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So that's badass as hell. I started hearing her name more and more, and then it was like. And then I started hearing from other girls, like, no, she's, like, legit. Like, she can block. And she's undersized. And then, finally broke through this year. And she's still training out of Hawaii. Like, not a Cal. She's the only player, basically. There's one other girl over there.
Caitlin Mulaney.
Which is why it was her partner.
Yeah.
And so now we have that was a Pro Series event. So we have an AVP champion as a female. That's pretty damn cool. And I want to see her commit full time, like, go for it, which means she might have to move up.
Yeah. Trying to get her on the podcast soon.
Yeah, I'm going back home, so maybe I can get her on the podcast back in Hawaii.
Yeah, because she's just, like, a delightful person.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Her dad actually has done, I knew of her dad, like her dad's name, before I knew of her.
Yeah.
Because he does all the, I want to say he's a knee surgeon.
Okay.
So he's done like all that big athletes.
Okay.
Knees or shoulders or something like that over the years.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's good. She's I named my underrated player of the year. It's the Carly Kahn Award.
Oh yeah, that's a runaway. I think for sure.
Yeah.